You guys, Aaron here, and today I thought I'd make a video talking about this new 6-star Payback Negan. Now, everyone on the forum is freaking out about this tune, saying that like this is the end of the game, this is gonna kill the game, this tune is too overpowered. So I decided I'd play this roadmap for myself and check out this tune. Now, this Negan isn't even out yet, it's not in the Premier Recruits yet. I think it's gonna come out Friday, and then you can buy it over the weekend. I think this weekend's also a cross-region war. I think. But this tune isn't even out yet and people are freaking out because of this roadmap. Now this roadmap is like, I guess it's like showing off the tune. And basically you don't even get to play with the tune, you play against the tune. Which is why everyone's freaking out, because this tune is insanely overpowered. I can see why people are freaking out. So let's get into it here. This is my regular attack team. Now if I was facing this Negan I wouldn't use this team, because my team would just get demolished. The only counter so far I've seen for this Payback specialist skill is the Guardian 2 specialist skill, because the Guardian shield will just eat the damage. So I've tested that out. The Guardian does eat the damage from this Payback specialist skill, so that's the only counter I've seen so far. I've tried stunning Negan, then doing my AR, it still does the damage back. So far, only thing that counters this Payback is Guardian 2. So this is probably like the worst team you'll see. Well, I guess the worst team I'll see was probably like 4 of these Negans, most likely. But you can see here, his stats here are obviously inflated for the roadmap, but his defense, I think his regular defense would be 1200 defense, and his HP is 2700. So he has super high HP, but really low defense, so he takes a bunch of damage, which, because you can see his Payback skill, if he takes more than 30% of his max HP in a single rush or active skill, he'll deal that same damage back to the attacker and up to 2 additional enemies. Basically, if you use your AR in him, like for instance, if I use my Tyrese on him, it would probably deal like, I think I tested it with a plus 50 attack buff, and he dealt like 2400 damage, or something insane like that. So obviously that's going to get reflected back onto him and 2 additional teammates of mine, which obviously kill them, because no tune can survive 2400 damage, obviously. Let's get into this attack here. I'm going to attack like it's a regular team. Like, Payback doesn't exist. I'm going to attack how I usually would. Use my shield. Hopefully stun the shield of the enemy. So now I'm going to get my attack buff up, plus 50 attack. Now I'm going to use my AR from Diego. And there it is. So right now it's actually broken, kind of. So the Payback worked for one of the Negas, but not both of them for some reason. It's weird. I don't understand. I think it's just broken right now. It's kind of glitchy. So I've tested this twice before already with my Diego. But if you see here, if I attack with the Bruce, it's going to work fine. So my Bruce does 7,000 damage. That's reflected back on, and I'm dead. Now, if this worked as it should have, the Diego would have hit both of the Negans with his AR, and both of them would have reflected damage back onto my teammates, which would have killed my whole team. So I've tried this multiple times already. The first time I did it, it killed my whole team when I used my Diego AR, because he did like 2,000 damage, which my Magna didn't even survive, because she was eating damage, obviously, for the first turn. But everyone died. And so I did it a second time, and none of the Payback worked. So it's kind of glitchy right now. But if it works as it should, pretty much everyone's dead. It's like reflect damage, except like 30 million times worse. So I want to use it again, because I want to show you guys the full effect of this, because this is how it's supposed to work. Again, it didn't work properly. Maybe it is working properly. Maybe it's only supposed to work once if you have multiples of the tune. But I know I tried it before earlier, and both of the Negan's Paybacks went off, so maybe it's glitch, maybe it's meant to work like how it's working right now, I don't know. But you can still see even one of these Negans killed but 2 of my tunes and almost killed the 3rd one. So it's pretty overpowered. Like I said, let's put a Guardian 2 tune in here. This is the only counter I've seen so far. that works. So I'm gonna get my full team guardianed up. And then we're gonna let Tyrese use his AR because I'm pretty sure Diego won't do more than 30%. Maybe he will, who knows? No, he didn't. So Magna might die because she's not going to be guardianed. So yeah, Tyrese survived because he had a guardian up. Did the Rick have a guardian on him? I wasn't paying attention. But the Tyrese survived because he was guardian shielded. Let's see, now everyone should die. Oh, not everyone should die, I mean. Actually, yeah, everyone should die because he does 2 attacks. But they survive the first attack because they have guardian. But yeah, that's the only thing I've seen that counters him, which is pretty wild. Let's go back to my Bruce Allen Cooper here, which I definitely need a better weapon for him, and you definitely need the stun weapon on him. I wish I was recording when I did the first time, because the first time I used my Diego's AR with the plus 50 attack, both of the Negans used their payback. Like the payback triggered on both of the Negans, wiped out my whole team. What's his AR even? His AR is kind of annoying too. All other teammates get plus 100% defense and get 30 bonus HP. Let's see here. See, this time none of them went off. I think it's just a glitch here right now. It's not working properly. Because now it went off when I did one attack. It's weird. I don't know though. It's literally just reflect damage on like steroids times a million. It's wild. But the Negan, man, it's too overpowered. They're gonna have to change it. They have to nerf it somehow. I don't know. Because once it's in the Premier Wheel, they're never gonna change it because people spend money for this specific tune and his abilities. So they still have time to change it. Maybe that's why they released their roadmap early before the tune even came out. Maybe they wanted more feedback on it or something. Which so far the feedback isn't good at all. By the way. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video though. Let me know what you guys think of this tune. Obviously it's too overpowered. I mean, if you pulled them, you'd probably be happy. But if you had 2 of them on your team, it's like pretty much unbeatable. This is worse. This might be worse than the Dr. Stevens team. And with that other tune, I think her name is Roxanne or something. She gives all of her other teammates elusive for 2 turns. But this is definitely worse than those teams, worse than the Zac team. It's going to be interesting to see what they do about it. I think they should change it from dealing damage to 2 other teammates to no other teammates, and just maybe to the person that did use the AR. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. I don't know though. Hope you guys enjoyed though. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.